So this is a follow-up review of the Eye-Fi Mobi. This particular one is an Eye-Fi Mobi 8 GB card, and I've had it for, I don't know, probably about 2 years, maybe a little less, and I've used it quite a bit in this camera and another camera, and to be honest, it's worked very well, as it was intended. But just recently, I was taking the card out of the camera. I pushed it in, because on this particular model you push the SD card in and then it pops out. But when it popped out, it actually popped out and it separated into three pieces here: the circuit board, and then the two plastic halves. And then I'm assuming, got dog, alright, give me that. I'm assuming that the switch also popped out. There's a little like right enable or lock switch right here that also popped out whenever it came apart, and I could not find that. Save my life. So anyway, I taped the card back together. I just put a little piece of tape on it. I threw it in the camera and it wouldn't work. I put it in the computer. It didn't work. Well, what happened was it was actually stuck on lock to where I couldn't, the right enable was off. So basically rendering the card useless. Now, I guess I could fix that somehow. I don't really know how these things work. I didn't see a physical switch of any kind on the PCB inside of here. But anyway, I got to thinking, I've used these SD cards like SanDisk and Kingston and, a bunch of other, like even cheaper brands, like just way, way, way cheap brands, and probably dozens of different cards over the past 10 years, CF and SD. I've never had one separate like this, ever. I don't know if it was a failure of the adhesive or the plastic itself, but I mean, it's very, very, very cheap construction. Like, once it did come apart, and I kind of felt it, I mean, it's extremely, extremely flimsy. And I don't know how much these guys saved by constructing this card using this type of plastic. Like on the SanDisk, I can try and flex it. It's very rigid. Like, these are not that cheap. I know they have, their little Wi-Fi card or whatever in there that does cost some money over and above what this would be. But golly, guys, would it have cost you to upgrade your plastic on this little piece? What would it have been? A dime? 25 cents? What would that have returned? Because, I mean, SanDisk, you can feel the quality here. And even when this was, all in one piece and as it should be, it was still flimsy. So, some of it has to do with it being apart now, but this was built cheaply from the beginning. So I knew it was out of warranty, and let me show you guys. I'll show you guys the email. And to be fair, I've emailed these guys before. Like, I didn't have the little code you have to put in whenever you affiliate the card with a computer or whatever you want to call it. There's a code that comes with the card. I didn't have it, and when I emailed them about that, they got me an answer that got me up and running probably within 5 minutes. So I was pretty impressed. And in this case, when I asked this question, they got back to me quickly. I didn't like the answer much. Here's my email. This is a couple days ago. I've used this card for about 2 years. I noticed the two plastic halves are starting to separate about a week ago. Just now they did, and the circuit board inside came out. No big deal. I could put it all back together and either tape or glue it back. The problem is the right enable-disable switch came out when the card came apart, and I don't know where it is. The card itself still works. How long is the warranty on this? I've never had an SD card separate like that before. So their answer Thanks for contacting Eye-Fi customer support. I'm sorry to hear about the damage to your card. Okay, there's a 1-year warranty on all of our products. You can read more about it here, and then I get a link to their legal mumbo jumbo warranty thing, which, like I say, I knew it was out of warranty. But the reason I did email is because, whenever I buy something like this, even though there's a 1-year warranty, I think there's an implicit expectation for something like this that doesn't, it doesn't have gears. It doesn't need oil changes. It doesn't have moving parts. Like if I had dropped it, if I had spilled liquid in it, if I stepped on it, if it was 20 years old, all these things, there would be a reasonable expectation on my part that, hey, maybe it went bad. Maybe something I did to it. It's real old. But come on, 2 years old product, even if it's not under warranty, it should last longer than that. You should have 5 to 10 years on something like this. As a matter of fact, I think these, like the SanDisk, I'll have to look up their warranty, but I think it might be a lifetime warranty. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it is, though. So anyway, unfortunately, your card is out of warranty. The plastic switch itself is not terribly important. Turns out it is, unless the card is locked, which it was. If the card is unlocked, which it isn't, and you were to repair it, okay, simply omitting the switch, forcing your card to always be unlocked may be your best bet. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. I don't know exactly what this last thing means. Unless I'm going to get a recipe from the guy or something like that. I don't want to be too much of an asshole because he's stuck with whatever policies are in place for that company. But I do feel bad because on my original review, I said how great it worked, which I have edited the title and the description to mention that, yeah, it did fall apart and it's really a piece of junk. And I really feel bad because I had an Amazon affiliate link down in the description and sold quite a few cards via that Amazon associate link. So if you bought one of these cards via that link, I'm terribly sorry. At the time, I had good intentions and I thought I was doing a service. Hopefully yours is not broken like mine. If you do feel it start to kind of get flexy, like I did this one when the joint was failing, I would highly suggest just putting a little piece of tape or something like that on it to keep it from completely falling apart, to where hopefully you can still use it. But in this case, I'm probably just going to shit can this and just not buy their products anymore. Because, like I say, they've got a legal standing here to say, no, we will not support this product. It's outside of the warranty. But I've got legal standing to say, go fuck yourself. So, Eye-Fi, go fuck yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.